Hey guys, it's makeup time. Now I see y'all, and y'all probably looking at the background like, what in the heck is going on with your bathroom? But we getting it done, guys. We're my husband's gonna be tiling today and getting the floors in, so y'all will see the end result. But right now we still working on it. So I like to use my fingers sometimes because it gives you more of the product than if you use a brush. Okay, but yeah, really what I wanted to come on here and talk about is that I be seeing this Indian guy, right? And he be lying, like he be really disrespecting black girls, black women. He puts up fake videos and it's just crazy how people can sit there and disrespect people's family members and think that it's cool and fine. But if you ever see somebody doing that, report their channel so their channel can be taken down, because they're like putting up, they're putting up fake videos talking about that was her. The one video he put up, it looked like somebody was run over by a car. Corneisha Butler was not over by no car, for one thing. If you're gonna do a story, like, you know what, a lot of people don't want to put the work into doing the research and stuff. So if you're not gonna put the work in to do the research and to get the actual facts, don't sit there and post fake stuff just because you try and get paid off of YouTube. YouTube's gonna look through those videos, and YouTube probably gonna take those videos down. They need to take all those fake videos down. But what basically happened with her, I hadn't even heard about this. This like recently happened, like this month. I think it happened the 16th. Is that her ex got mad at her because she was moving on. Like she didn't want to be in a relationship no more, and she shot her, she unalived her in front of her 4 kids, and that's just a sad situation. It seems like, and I'm telling you, like most of these black women that's being unalived, like they have stuff going on. Like this lady had her own I think she had successful tax business. Like a lot of these black women are very successful. Like they're doing stuff with their life. Like they're starting to grasp, successful to be like a lot of black women. That's just how we are. We're entrepreneurs. Like we're successful, and then you have those other people who are just really jealous. And just so jealous and envious. But one thing that I can tell you women that are with the LGBT community, because Corneisha Butler was, is that, I mean, it's just better. I'm not telling people who to date, but if you date one of them women that like acts like a boy and acts like a man, that's basically what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a man. Basically, you're gonna get a woman that has all the traits of a man. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna off you like this woman did. So it's better to get with a woman that's like a little bit girly, that don't have man traits, is like very feminine. Now I'm not saying all of them is gonna be like that and they all gonna be good, but I'm just saying if you gonna date one of those women that acts like a man, that's exactly what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a lot of testosterone. You're gonna get a lot of jealousy. They're just gonna act like straight. They're just gonna act like straight babies is what they're gonna act like. And regular men act like that. There's gonna be a lot of jealousy and envy when you start to become successful. Like the Tina Turner story is a prime example of that, y'all. The Tina Turner story, that's a prime example because Tina was getting bigger than him, and even though they were a couple and they were supposed to be doing this together, Ike just couldn't take that he wasn't getting people calling his name. He couldn't take that Tina was, getting more famous with him, and he didn't get that because he like, oh, okay, well, I got you. You heard how he said, I got you here now. Oh, you want to leave me? Oh, you want to leave me? And it was just a jealousy. Like him, if he would have did the right thing, especially staying off them daggone drugs, and he would have did the right thing with Tina, they would have still been together and they would have been living a life of luxury. But she had to turn the bread. You know what I'm saying? Now she's happily married in Switzerland, living her best life in a big ass mansion. So, you know what I'm saying? It's sad that we have to leave our own culture people because they just crazy. Like a lot of black people, they don't have like their brain will never be developed fully ever. It will always be something there. It will always be these violent people. And they even said that the ex-girlfriend had burnt her car, had burned up her car. Like she had nice cars. Like I think she had a pink BMW and a Wrangler. And they said pink was her favorite color. And that girl, they said her name is Kayla or something. She burnt the girl's car up, and I guess she got jealous when the girl had replaced all. She got everything fixed because she's successful, so she has the money to do that, and she probably was like, oh, so she trying to be, oh, so she got it fixed, so she trying to be smart. Oh, okay. But they said she was sending her like messages that Corneisha, she was like, oh, you think this is a game and I ain't gonna get first degree murder, I'm gonna get second degree murder. I'm just paraphrasing this. And like she was threatening her. And I think they said allegedly she had a restraining order against her. But like I told y'all before, restraining orders don't work. So if you have to get a restraining order, you might as well go on down to the shop and get you a shotty to protect you, especially her kids, and it's just a sad situation. It's like, no, you can't even leave nobody, because then you have to worry about, oh, if I leave this person, are they gonna hurt me or hurt my kids? Now you gotta worry about all of that, and that's why you got a lot of people now. They don't want to be in relationships. You got a lot of these women, especially black women, they rather be alone. They don't want nobody. They don't want to go through that BS because they see most of how it ends up with you being in the grave, with you going to meet your maker. And a lot of this got to do with jealousy. I just talked about Shanquella, the girl that was unalived in Mexico, and she was there with her friends. But you see that friends are starting to not be crap. It's like people see you do good. They don't want to see you do good. They want to see you do bad because they not doing nothing with their life. They probably got her over there. Somebody allegedly, Shanquella paid for that whole trip. It's alleged that she paid for that Airbnb. I don't know. I want to go somewhere today. I don't know. My husband has to work today, so I don't know what time he get off. But I really was hoping to go somewhere today. Like maybe catch a matinee movie. I like to go to the movies early because most of the time at nighttime you can't really enjoy the movies because have a whole bunch of people in there drinking. Cause in the theater that I go to, you can drink and you can order food. They have servers that bring you your food, and they have like lazy boy where you can recline the seat. It's like a real comfortable like setting. But like people can drink in there, you know. Some people when they get alcohol, they do not know how to. They just don't know how to handle it. Like some people just can't drink. Some people you just can't drink and have fun with them. Like they go overboard. And I can't stand when people say they're a social drinker and they get drunk. Social, if you're a social drinkers, you will never see them drunk. You will never see a social drinker drunk because they don't drink like that. Social drinkers are very aware of their surroundings. They get a slight tip, you know, but they ain't gonna be all falling out on the floor and acting dumb. Social drinkers don't do that. So stop saying you're a social drinker and you're getting drunk to where you're pissing on yourself. Like stop it. That is not a social drinker. Mm-hmm. And this is Get Big Lashes by Essence. I also had one by Maybelline, but I don't like the Maybelline one because it's like it's hard to get that mascara off. Like I gotta use so many makeup wipes, and I just like that's why I don't really use Maybelline. I be trying to give them a chance, but every time I do, like I just but I just stick with my Wet and Wild. Yeah, but that's sad that her ex did that in front of the kids. You shouldn't have did that at all. But if you're gonna do it and see. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to take people's life. But why would you do it while her kids was there? So you can traumatize them. You can tell she didn't really care about this lady because she traumatized her kids. Oh, yo, no. Oh, because she traumatized her kids. So that's how I believe that. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't care about her. It was all about her and what she wanted out of the relationship. And when, you know, Corneisha let her know, no, it's not gonna be like that. Like right now I don't wanna be with you no more. You know, I wanted to be over and done with. I just want you to leave me alone. She didn't get that. She didn't get that. Cause you see, she started to threaten her. And she had to get a restraining order. But I keep telling these police, why are y'all just letting these people get restraining orders when you know that they don't work? You know those restraining orders don't work. You know those people don't care about no freaking restraining orders. You should lock that lady up and throw away the kid. Especially with the threats. I think the people that threaten people like that, that's an ultimate life sentence. Because they going try something or make good on that promise. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they keep giving these black women these restraining orders and they know it don't work. Like, you guys really gotta get it together and come up with a better plan. Because if you see that something is not working, why are you gonna keep doing it? If you see the restraining orders are not working, you need to figure out something else. You need to be like, look, if you sit there and you threaten people like that you're gonna take their life, we're just gonna put you in jail and we're gonna throw the book at you. And that's it. But they keep giving these women these restraining orders, and then you know that the restraining order is not working at all. You know the restraining order is not working, and you're wasting paper for real. Like, I don't understand why they keep doing it. Why they keep giving them restraining orders, and they know it ain't gonna work. Cause if it was me and Carnisha came in there and was like, my ex-girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? She's it's hard doing this mascara. Especially when you try to get the bottom ones. I really don't have no bottom lashes at all. But yeah, she would have came in there and was like, my girlfriend said that she gonna unalive me, and she sent me all these messages. I want to get a restraining order. Okay, I would give her the restraining order because that's just what you gotta do. But I would also, tell her like, look, girl, you in danger. I done seen a lot of cases like this where girls have got restraining orders, and I'm telling you now, these things don't work. It's just a piece of paper. So what you can do is go on down to the gun range and get you a little small 22. You ain't got to get nothing big because a lot of people are not even comfortable with guns. So if you're not comfortable with a gun, get a small one because 22s do damage too. And then you wait because I'm sure she knows she was hunting around and stuff. But if you have to get a restraining order against somebody, you better be very vigilant of what's going on around you, very alert, looking out the window. Because I know she was sat looking out the window. She was like, oh, shoot, she here to do something to me. You have your gun cocked. You be ready to go. You be ready to flow. Don't even let her get to the front door or inside the front door. Because I'm like, did she have a key? Because she might, I don't even know. I'm going to have to research this. I'm going to have to read more into this story because I really don't know all the details. But I'm thinking, how did she get into the house? Did she have the key? Because most of them crazy people, you got to remember, even if you don't give them a kid, they're going to be looking through your stuff. And maybe allegedly, she may look through her stuff and got a copy of the key to the house. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. And I don't really know because this is a new house that Carnisha had purchased for her family. I think she said it was like a 5-bedroom, 3-bedroom. That's what kind of house I want. I want like a 5 bedroom, maybe a 6 bedroom house with 3 baths and maybe some half baths up in there. I'm not for sure. But yeah, she had a 5 bedroom, 3 baths, and she got the house for her kids. So I'm thinking, like, how did she even find out, where she stayed? Oh, y'all know what? You know how she probably found out where she stayed? That restraining order. That's another thing that they don't tell you about restraining orders. Restraining orders have your address on it. So the person you get the restraining order against gets a copy of it too, because you just can't get a restraining order against somebody and they don't know. That's not how it works. If you get a restraining order against someone, they're gonna bring you all into court or whatever. They're gonna give her a copy and they're gonna give you a copy of the restraining order. So that restraining order probably had that address on it, and she probably like, oh yeah, I got the address now. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I got your address now. So they really need to do something. They really need to revamp them restraining orders. If I get a restraining order against somebody, they should not know where I'm living. There shouldn't be no address on their copy. They should just have a copy of the restraining order. Don't give them none of my information. Like, why are y'all? And even when there's another thing, when you what is it called? When you send somebody a cease and assist letter, I looked at the cease and assist letter. You have to put your address on there. You have to put your personal information on a crazy person that you want to stop talking about you. So y'all really, law enforcement, y'all really got to get it together with these restraining orders. Stop giving the suspect more ammo. Stop giving the suspect the victim's address. Stop that. Because that, to me, that feels like y'all just set these people up so that y'all can get some violence, so that y'all can make a paycheck. And that's not how it should work. That lady should have never known where that girl stayed. That was a new place that lady moved to, because she was moving away from her. She wanted out of the relationship. So I know that she didn't. I'm not for sure, but I'm hoping if you having a dispute with somebody, you don't want to be with them, you're not going to give that person their address. But we don't know what happens behind these closed doors. Maybe she was allegedly still in contact. We don't know. Y'all know how relationships are. You argue and you fuss and you fight, and then you want to talk it out. Oh, can we talk it out? Oh yeah, maybe later, just come to my house. And maybe she was like, oh, okay. But she still had it in her mind to take the girl out. So I don't know. I'm going to have to research some more of this. But all I know is restraining orders don't work. And if you get one, you better go get some protection. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You better go get some protection, because if not, you're going to be laying up in the morgue in a cold freezer, waiting for somebody to put you 6 feet under. And that especially if you young. Like, what's the girl's name? Shanquella. She was 25. That girl was young. She was so young. And I think that she came, you could see that she was so happy to be there. She was ready. She was like, oh, where y'all at? Y'all better hurry up. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. Y'all ain't naked yet? I don't think she mean nothing about that sexual thing, but she was like, y'all ain't naked? Y'all ain't getting y'all clothes on? Because I'm naked. I'm getting my clothes on. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have some fun. What we going to do? We're going to go eat. We're going to go party. We're going to dance, drink. Maybe learn some new language, meet some new men. Let's go. She was ready. But those people in the room, they weren't ready at all. They were plotting, allegedly plotting. They knew what they were going to do, and they did it. And they let that girl or girls, because now they're saying there was another girl there that allegedly body slammed Shanquella. So, they was in that room, but you could say nobody was trying to party. When she walked in that room, it was like, what y'all doing? Nobody was getting no bathing suits on. Nobody was doing jack. They were just looking like they were like, Like, when we gonna do this? Like, when y'all gonna jump on her? When you gonna jump? That's how the whole atmosphere was when she went into the room. Nobody was getting ready. She's recording them like, come on, y'all, like, come on, let's get it going. Like, we're gonna have some fun. And just to know that that lady was in danger the whole time, to know they was gonna beat her to death in that room, and then act like they was her friends. And then I was, I was kind of with the friends at first, but when I found out that they had left her in the room, then I was like, nah, no. No, you guys were definitely wrong. Definitely wrong for leaving her there. That girl she was in extreme pain. I did some research and they said it takes about 1,000 to 1,250 of pressure, to break a neck. So they said that's like somebody basically dropping a car on top of you. That's how much pressure that is. Basically, somebody taking the car that you drive, yeah, and dropping it on top of your neck. Yeah, so that girl was in extreme pain. On top of that, they broke her spine was severed. So even if she would have survived, she would have been a paraplegic. She would have been in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. She would have needed doctors or nurses to come and see her. She would have needed people to bathe her. She would probably have to use a bedpan. She would be one of those people, even if she survived. Because once you have a neck injury and a spinal cord injury, that's pretty much permanent. You do have some people that have came out of it, but it was a miracle. It was God's miracle for them to get up and walk again. But in her situation, it depends. But the way they saying that her spinal cord was severed and they broke her neck, she probably would have been in a wheelchair for the rest of her life, and she would have been suffering. So, but yeah, we're gonna keep talking about these cases. We're gonna keep talking, especially Shanquella. Because a lot of people are saying that, the reason why they took over to Mexico is because that's a sovereign state. And a lot of times they don't do a lot in those states. Like, you really got to push the Mexican law enforcement to do something. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep talking about this story until we're going to get justice for this black lady. We're going to get justice for Shanquella. Believe me, we're going to get justice, because that was not right what you guys did. It was not right for you to sit there and film her while she was naked. That's another charge right there. That's another charge right there. Y'all should get a sexual battery assault too, for sitting there and recording her naked so everybody can see her naked with no clothes on. Yeah, that's another charge right there. On top of that, you're going to get a murder charge. You guys should get capital murder. Not no second degree, first degree. No, you should get capital murder for that. For how you guys, for the injuries. Like, law enforcement, y'all really need to change your laws. Y'all really need to change your laws. If y'all not gonna give these people the death penalty, y'all not gonna really do anything. Y'all not gonna really punish them. Y'all need to change these laws and start making the crime. Like, how people dismember people. There should be a count for every piece that you find, every piece of that person that you find. That is a charge. That's a year in jail. So if you find 8 pieces of that person's body, that's 8 years on top of the regular charges to keep them in. But really, doing stuff like that, you need to get life for cutting people's bodies up. And I think that, what do they call it when you do that? something of a corpse. What do they call that when people mess with do a corpse like that? Abuse of a corpse, I think. But yeah, they should get account for every piece. And like this situation with her, like how they broke her neck and how her spine was broken. There should be multiple charges for that. There should be multiple charges of how these people are doing these people. You guys know that wasn't right. You guys know you were wrong for recording it at her weakest, humiliating her like that. And then on top of that, you didn't help her, and you sitting there telling her that she needs to fight back. And y'all know, y'all been her friend for so-called friend for years. Y'all should know that she's not a fighter like that. Her father said that they didn't raise her like that, that she was not a fighter. She didn't like confrontation. So that's why she didn't fight back. And she was maybe thinking, she was probably sitting on that floor thinking, look, maybe if I don't do anything, she'll stop hitting me. But you could see in the video that lady she's just one of them manly women that just like, cause sometimes you got people that they just will not fight. They just will not stop fighting until they feel that they have whipped you good enough. Some people do that. Some people can fight for hours. You know what I'm saying? Some people can fight for hours because they just can't get in their head. Okay, brain, that's enough. I think I done beat this person enough. But some people go to the ultimate extreme like these people did and go kill the person. You know what I'm saying? Go unalive the person. Like what is wrong with these women? Like, it is true that a lot of black women are very masculine, and this proves it right here. I know you got a lot of men in the background talking about, dang, them black women, they so fucking manly. They always want to fight. They're not feminine at all. That's why they were saying, like a lot of black people were saying, what if Shanquella was a white woman, would they have beat her like that? No, I don't believe they would have beat her. I believe, if they really wanted to fight her, they would have fought her, but it wouldn't have led to no death. They would have just beat her up a little bit and stuff like that. But now, remember back in the day when white girls did not want to fight? Yeah, there was a lot of white girls back in the day. They didn't want to fight. But now white girls, they got hands. Now white girls, they going into the gym. They going to martial arts classes. They going to get trained up. Them white girls ain't playing with y'all no more. They going to get trained up. They getting trained up right now as we speak. As I'm doing this video, you got young little white girls over there learning martial arts, jiu-jitsu, learning all this type of stuff. So they gonna be ready for the next black girl to gonna come and try them or try to jump them, so they can beat all of y'all down in that room. Cause you best believe if Shanquella had, and I'm not knocking her parents for not taking her to learn self-defense, because a lot of parents, they don't want their kids to have to fighting and instilling fighting in them and stuff like that. But believe me, if I ever have kids, my kids gonna be trained up from age 3 on up. They're gonna be a beast. You ain't even gonna be able to touch my kids. Okay? And that's another thing. I'm telling y'all, it's not that you're telling your kids to fight. It's that you want your kids to be able to defend themselves, because you're not going to always be around. And I know y'all know about high school and how high school is and how people get bullied and picked on. I used to get bullied and picked on until I told myself I'm tired of it. I was tired of being bullied. I was tired of crying and stuff. I was tired. So when I really got my teen years, I ain't give a crap about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I beat a boy up in school. Even though it wasn't right, but I was damned if I was gonna let anybody, sit there and pick on me when I wasn't even doing nothing. You picking on me for nothing. You picking on me for jack. You calling my family members' name. I wasn't going through it. So I was a beast back in school. You talk to anybody, I was a beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that now. You know, somebody hit me or something, hey, like my husband said, it is what it is. I ain't gonna let you sit there. There is no way that I will sit in that floor and let that girl beat me down like that. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can understand she was scared and she was frightened because there was a lot of people in that room. They were not her friends. And I know she was scared. If I hit her back, they might jump me. Which I think that if I'm not mistaken, allegedly she was jumped. But believe me, if Shanquella had some sujitsu, skills, oh, she would have knocked them out. She would have beat everybody up in that room. Guarantee you. Because I don't care what you say. There have been times that boxers had beat up people that knew martial arts, but they mostly knew karate. Okay? And karate is really that's not a fighting. That's not, karate is not a fighting. I wouldn't say that karate is actually a fighting art. Karate is more of the defense when you don't want to really fight. But when you get into like sujitsu and the stuff that you saw, what's the name? John Carl Van Dam and Steven Seagal do. That's some different shit. They was not doing karate. They was doing sujitsu and they was doing that real life stuff that would carry you on up out of here. So they hit you, and if they hit you in the neck or something, if she was fighting and caught one of them in the neck, they would have been done. She would have been on that floor telling Shanquella to stop it. Get her off me. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? So I just believe, and this is to any parent out there that has children, please get your children in some kind of self-defense class. Please get them in a self-defense class, especially if you know they about to go to either middle school or they about to go to high school. Those are the most times that kids are. Sometimes you might get little kids as bad in kindergarten, but you're not going to get no all-out fights and the bullying and stuff in kindergarten. But it starts in middle school and it goes on to high school. So you definitely want to make sure that you getting them into some kind of self-defense classes so that they at least can protect themselves against tragedy, things like this. Because you never know, this could have been any of our family members. And just imagine if you looking online and you see your sister getting beat up like that and she ain't even fighting back. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine just looking online and seeing your sister getting beat up like this and nobody's helping her? You got some dude in the background instigating, and I'm very upset and mad with him. He's on my shit list. I'm very upset and mad with him. Because, dude, that proves, this whole situation with Shanquella proves what black women have been saying for a long time. And a lot of you black male worshiping women, you will never get it. But the thing is, they are not going to protect you. Black men will never and have never ever been protecting black women for a very long time. And this is a situation that is showing you guys that, and some of you black women are listening, but some of you are just looking away. Oh, well, that's just that situation. No, it's almost for every freaking situation, yo. Why don't you guys look at some of these, you guys gotta do research and look at some of these stories of these black women that have been beat up, punched in the face, and it was black men around and they ain't do jack. They sat there, joked and laughed. Oh, she got beat up. This, that, and that. Ain't nobody come to these black women's rescue because the real truth, and I know you black women don't want to hear that black men do not protect black women. I bet you if that, and it is true, I bet you if that was a white girl in that room, she would have been protected. That black guy would have dropped that phone and he would be like, stop it, y'all, stop hitting her. Stop it, y'all. Stop hitting her. Why y'all doing her like this, man? Y'all supposed to be friends. Yeah. But you sit there and you let the black woman get the shit beat out of her. Get her. I tell you, man, this shit's crazy. I mean, It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how people can, actually act like really they're your friends. And they got her all the way to Mexico. That's the thing. That was the plan for these guys. They probably was like, man, we can't do it in the States. Man, they probably give us a lot of time. They gonna investigate it. And one of them was probably like, the hell, it is true. Well, where can we go? Where can we take her so that we can, do what we have to do, beat her up and so like, where can we take her? Oh, let's go to Mexico. Let's go to Cabo, Mexico. That's like 2,000 miles away. And over there, that's a sovereign state, so they really don't care. So that's why they took her allegedly all the way over there to get her away from family. You know what I'm saying? Away from the people that care about her and love her. And and they did it in that room. They committed murder in that room, y'all. They committed murder and committed murder in another state on their so-called friend, a girl that I bet you some money they was using her money. I bet you some money because she just sound like that she's a very nice person. And I bet you some money she had gave the alleged that she probably gave them money and stuff like that. And they probably got real greedy. They probably like, oh, she ain't giving us enough money. We gonna have to do something about that. Oh, she's so successful. I know she making a lot of money. That's probably what was in them black guys. Oh, I bet you she making a lot of money too, y'all. Just whispering in each other's ear. But I'm telling you, y'all, that whole situation there is terrible. But I promise you, we gonna get justice because we just gonna keep talking about this. And that Mexican law enforcement they gotta do an investigation over there because it's making it look bad. It's making tourists not even want to go there because this story is everywhere on every major platform, and that's what we want. That's what we need so that we can get justice for her. Because those people that did that, they all need to be charged. They all need to be charged for accessory to murder and for murder. I feel like people that instigate fights and stuff, they should be charged too. They should at least get up to 10 to 15 years in jail for instigating. Yeah, man, let me tell you something. If I was a judge, oh, you best believe nobody would be doing any type of crime because I would have them laws and them rules so crazy. People be like, oh, instigating, you get 10 to 15 years just for instigating a fight. Mm-hmm. Judge Alma, she don't play no games. She will put you under the dirt. She don't play, and that's what needs to happen now. Like y'all, the U.S. rules and laws are so they're bull crap. You get a little bit of time you get more time for drugs than you do actually attempted murder. We've seen it time and time again. That's why it's so effed up over here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to get on up out of here, y'all. Yo, this is my look for today. Always. And that's what I wanted to tell y'all, right? Because people were saying that I don't have no edges. Okay. So let me just, you know, cue you on some things like let me tell you guys that it is a difference between not having edges and having a different hairline. So my dad has a receding hairline, and maybe I'm getting that from him. But yeah, I do. Right here I have a receding hairline. Look, there is supposed to be y'all say I don't have no edges, but dumb ass, there's no hair. There's not supposed to be no hair there. That is that's what you call a receding hairline, bitch. Okay, stop fucking talking about my edges because you know what? The people that talk about my edges, I look way better better than you guys will ever look a day in your damn life. You guys have to put your whole face in freaking makeup. Y'all just seen I use a little fucking concealer stick and I still look fucking good. I don't have to put all that blush and shit on my fucking eyes. I look natural. Look at my natural girl. I put a little bit of this Wet n Wild what is it, highlighting powder. This is my favorite one. It's called Precious, because I am precious, bitch. But if y'all want fucking, y'all talk about my fucking edges, bitch, that is a receding fucking hairline, bitch. And it don't matter, because I still look fucking good, okay? I still look good, bitch. I'm married, motherfucker, to somebody that makes a lot of money, okay? He got his own business. He's doing things right now as we speak. So it don't matter. You can talk about my edges all day long, bitch. But I got more money than you will ever have. I make money off my phone just by walking, bitch. And that's what I wanted to tell my subscribers. Did y'all know that there is an app called Cash Walk where you can actually walk and they give you gift cards and stuff? You can get gift cards for $25, $5, $10. It's endless. It's a lot of cards that you can get. And there's people doing it right now at my job that I didn't even know. This lady was like, yeah, I do that. So all you gotta do is walk it out. I walk it out. I walk it out. I walk it out. That's all you gotta do is walk. Walk, and it will count your walks and it will give you your coin. But make sure that you never put your phone right here in your bra, because I did that before. It wasn't counting my step. And I think sometimes I don't think you have to, but sometimes I open up the app and then I put it in my pocket and walk. That way I know that I'm getting the walks. But it is called Cash App, just like it's spelled CASHWALK, Cash Walk. And it'll have a yellow background and it'll have a brown shoe. You know, I'm not being sponsored by them or anything, but I told y'all when I find a good money app, I'll let y'all know. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It is your girl, Everything's TV. Please like and subscribe my channel. Also, hit that bell notification so you can know each and every time your girl uploads a new video. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it is your girl, Everything's TV. And I will see you guys in another one. Peace.